Unpredictability, uncertainty, volatility, and complexity seems to have gone up a few notches higher in the week that's gone by. So what are the factors and the events that's going to shape the market in the week ahead? Let's discuss. Welcome to another episode of Events That Shape the Market, the Sectors and the Stock. I am Neeraj, your host for the show. Up to Wednesday, we saw slight downward bias, but on Thursday and Friday, we saw the market really sliding down a little bit faster. Now to close at the end, the Nifty closed 1.22% lower. The broader market, the mid-cap Nifty, we have seen it's a slide of more than 2.2%. The small cap fell by more than 1.42%. Now only silver lining was the FMCG sector. That's gone up by more than 2.15% in the week. Now as we progress, let's try to analyze what are the factors that's going to govern the market, impact the market in the week ahead. The number one factor, the most important, is the US-India trade deal. Now we have been waiting, the market has been waiting eagerly for the 9th July deadline, but it has passed, nothing happened. But in the meantime, US has sent several tariff letters to different countries, starting tariff from 30 to 35 to even 50% in case of Brazil. Now US administration has decided to impose a tariff of 35% in case of Canada. Now there is a kind of opinion that for the other trading partners there will be a flat tariff of 15 to 20%. So only silver lining is if India comes in this bracket of 50 to 20% tariff. But one of the big development that has taken place is introduction of a new bill proposing to impose 500% tariff on India and China, who imports energy like crude, like uranium or coal from Russia. So if that bill passes, then it might add some more complexity into the situation. So in a way, what we can think about is, in that case, we can see a complete meltdown in the market. Now, second important factor that's going to govern the market is, of course, the Q1 earnings. Now, we already have seen on the 10th of July, the TCS declaring its result. Not so encouraging. Now, in the week ahead, we're going to see results from HCL Tech, from Wipro, from HDFC Life Insurance Company, from Tech Mahindra. So these are some top companies they're going to declare the result. Please watch out for the management guidance and the numbers and what is the growth prospect looks like. So this is going to be a very, very important factor that's going to impact the market in the next week. The third factor that what we have seen is again, US market touching an all-time high. S&P 500 and Nasdaq, they touch all-time high. So of course that's one of the very good factor that is also going to probably impact the Indian market. The next factor is the Jane Street. Now we have seen in the last week SEBI imposing a penalty of 4,843 crores on Jane Street. But now what seems to be a kind of a manipulation which was only confined to Bank Nifty now probably could spread to other indices as well. That includes Nifty 50. So in that case, this is going to impact the sentiment of the market negatively. So these are the factors that we need to watch out for in the coming week. Technically speaking, Nifty is already at a support zone. That's around 25,000 to 25,150 level. Now, of course, the biggest psychological support is going to be 25,000. Now, on the upside, the immediate resistance is going to be 25,680 around. Now, that is just the previous high. Now, considering the fact that the coming week is going to be governed by big events, so market could take any direction, but we need to watch out for those levels. Now, one of the very good sector that we have been looking for or the sector of the week is FMCG. The only sector that registered positive gain in the previous week. The sector gone up by 2.15%. Now, Nifty FMCG has showing a green shoot after a long correction or kind of a consolidation. So, in the green shoot, in the Nifty FMCG sector, the stocks that we are looking for are two stocks. One is Hindustan Unilever, currently trading at around 2516 rupees. That stock looks very good technically. It has corrected and just started its upward move, and we expect the price to continue. Now same is the case with Dabur as well, currently trading at 530 rupees. The stock was correcting, consolidating, and just started its up move. The last week Friday we saw a beautiful move, and we expect that this is the beginning of a uptrend for this stock. So these are the stocks, two stocks that we can look out for. The stock of the week is Divi's Lab. Currently the stock is trading at around 6,835. It's making continuously higher highs and higher low in a very strong upward trajectory. What we have been seeing as a pattern, breaking out from the rectangular pattern. It broke out. Now recently it broke out from the rectangular pattern. So whenever this rectangular pattern is broken out, we need to wait for its correction or slight decline to the upper edge of the rectangle, and that's what we have seen now. The stock has corrected a little bit in the last few days. I think this is a good opportunity to accumulate this stock. So currently even at around 6,750 to 6,800 is a very good level to buy this stock, and we expect that this stock to continue its upward journey. So that's all for today, and if you're looking for more news and updates, please watch out for more. Thank you so much for watching.